The biggest GOAT of this game, the main reason the 49ers lost to the Packers. DeMeco Ryans. I praised him big time last week for holding down the Eagles. You know, in retrospect, I went over the top. He's not that good. He's not. And, you know, it's funny. The Niners make a big deal that they can't play Trey Lance because they're a veteran team and they're in win now mode. Well, the same thing goes for DeMeco Ryans. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. Talk about Trey Lance being a rookie. DeMeco Ryans is a rookie. This is supposed to be a win now team, a championship contender. And you got some guy learning on the job. Let's talk about all the things DeMeco Ryans failed at in this game. First of all, he did nothing good. Nothing he called worked. There was no run defense. There was no pass rush. There was no coverage. He was 0 for 3. He took 3 mighty cuts and whiffed. 0 for 3. You strike out. Sit down. Okay. Why does his defense, why did it stink so much in this game? 31 points? Okay. So he could generate 0 pressure against a bad offensive line missing its top 2 left tackles. 0 pressure. That's on him. Now, I know he has a good 4-man pass rush, supposedly. That's supposed to. I mean, it didn't show up. Nick Bosa, were you there? D Ford, haven't seen you since week 1, although I think you're on the field. But that's no excuse. A good defensive coordinator doesn't sit back and watch his 4-man pass rush get nowhere and then just say, well, I guess we don't got it today. It's the oldest adage in defense. If you can't get there with 4, rush 5. If you can't get there with 5, rush 6. It is unacceptable to let any quarterback, let alone a Hall of Famer, maybe the greatest quarterback of all time, or up there with Aaron Rodgers, greatest arm of all time, just let him sit back there and do his taxes, crunch numbers. He was just crunching numbers in the pocket. Is that what's flying the streets, crunching numbers? Yeah, apparently. So no pressure. Let's start there. No run defense and really predictable coverages. I'm watching from the press box, and I see there's no disguise. 0 disguise. Almost no disguise. Very rarely will you see the 49ers rotate their safeties after the snap. Whatever they line up in, they do. If it looks like man coverage before the snap, it's man coverage. If it looks like single high safety before the snap, it's single high. And so what you have is when they go split safety with a light box, it's an automatic 5 yards on the ground against them. And then when they go 8-man the box with a single high safety, all you got to do if you're a good quarterback with some decent receivers is pick out the matchup you like best pre-snap and throw it deep down outside the number. That's what Aaron Rodgers did. So what you have here is a coordinator who can't manufacture pressure on the quarterback. He's at the mercy of his 4-man pass rush. He can't disguise his coverages, or he isn't. And he can't stop the run. You know what he is? A freaking rookie. A guy learning on the job. And if this team wasn't compatible, ready for Trey Lance because they're so good and so veteran and so old, well, they weren't ready for DeMeco Ryans either. So DeMeco Ryans, the go to the game, he had 37 seconds to stop an offense with no timeouts and couldn't do it. Now, I understand he left the middle of the field open. Usually that's what you want to do. You want to guard against the sidelines because you got to keep the clock going, but the Packers only needed a few yards. They needed 30, 40 yards. Anyway, DeMeco Ryans, I wasn't surprised. 37 seconds left. Is DeMeco going to find something that's going to work? No. What adjustment did he have in this game that was good? This is a problem. You think the 49ers are Super Bowl contenders? Not with this coordinator, not now. He's going to have to improve a whole lot between now and February, for this team to sniff the Super Bowl. He is the biggest problem on the team right now. I don't know if the Niners have a good defense. They look good when they go up against Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts, but they're not going to face quarterbacks like that for a while. Next week, they got Russell Wilson. The week after that, they got Kyler Murray. Good luck. DeMeco. He looks like the biggest weakness on the team right now. DeMeco. Sorry. Dylan says K1 and Russ about to drop 80. How will we stop them? Oh, DeMeco will have a plan. Don't worry. He's really good. The clock management, we need corners. We need Trey to start. Jimmy's so frustrating. High passes, D-line couldn't get pressure on third string. O-line, horrible. I hear you, man. I'm going to get to Jimmy too. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation too, Lenny. I appreciate you. Oh, man. Hold on. Every game this season has been heartbreaking for different reasons. It's time to abandon 2019 vibes and play Lance to get him reps. Goodbye, Jimmy. I mean, that's not really my takeaway from this game, and I'm a big Trey Lance fan. But I don't know if Trey Lance would have won this game either. The Niners have bigger problems than which quarterback should they start? Way bigger. I think they lose this game with either one. I'm late. Jimmy always makes enough mistakes to lose. Is it time for more Trey? Whitner thinks so. Yeah, I would say time for more Trey. But again, the offense isn't really the reason the Niners lost this game. Juan says D-line can't get pressure because they don't practice. Yeah, there's something to that.